Hello, my name's Chase, and this is story time. So, a couple weeks ago, I was changing the wheel bearing in my four wheeler. And essentially, what a wheel bearing does is it just lets the wheel spin, helps with all that. Well, I went and I took the lug nuts off, and I pulled the tire off, and then I busted the wheel bearing off, and there's a little snap ring in there. It looks like a little C, and it's got little holes at the tips of the C. It's got little holes. So what I had was essentially a pick about as sharp as a pencil, a little bit sharp. It was sharper. It came to a point. And it was metal, and then also had a broke off chisel, which is just like the tip of this pencil without the lead sticking out. So I put the the pick into the left hole, and then the chisel into the right hole, and I squeezed them together because you got to squeeze the clamp together and then lift up to get it out. So I squeezed them together, and it just kept slipping out, just kept on slipping out. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, I'm gonna end up poking myself at one point with this. I just need to go get the real tool. So I got up, started walking out to the garage, and I was like, nah, I almost had it that last time, so I'll try it again. So I went back in. So I went back in the garage, squatted down next to my four wheeler again. I looked at it, looked at the pick, looked at the chisel, and I was like, should be able to get it. Just push downwards more. So I was doing that, and then I realized I was basically just pushing straight down through the holes and hitting the wheel bearing itself. So I was like, I got to go more sideways with it. So I started pushing more sideways, and exactly what happened, what I thought it would. The little pick, the sharpest tool that I had, slipped out of the ring, go and went up, and where I was already forcing it inward, it slipped up and it jammed inside of my thumbnail. Like it went under the nail bed and broke through the nail and everything. And that is how I got this. Oh, let me get some good lighting. But that's my story time. Jeez, I'm sorry. That's my story time.